moment this crowd has been waiting for, and how is this going to work? Completely different skaters combining to be the first male-male pair team in the history of the sport.
I've worked with Michelle Kwan for many years, and it's been really exciting because I've had to create moves for John Heder and Will Ferrell.
Everyone just had to learn and fall in love with ice skating.
Will Ferrell really took to it, and when he was learning back crossovers and turn your hips this way and get your head that way and your feet have to go the opposite way, he said, I can get this, I can do it.
You have to kind of balance on these two thin pieces of metal, and the ice is very hard. Fortunately, I haven't fallen too many times. You have to be kind of aggressive with keeping your balance and your weight, and the more you kind of step into it, the more control you have.
Making a movie on ice is literally like making Waterworld. It's like making a movie on water. I mean, it's just everything.
But it's frozen.
It's frozen.
John Heder is quite fearless. He really kind of throws himself into everything.
I thought it'd be fun to be in a movie about ice skating, and I'd never really done it in my life. I did a little bit of roller skating growing up. I got to learn more of the classical, very graceful arm lifts and chest extensions.
Will Arnett and Amy Poehler are married, and Will Arnett has had a lot of skating background. I think he played hockey as a youth in Canada, so for him it was just like stretching him out, because hockey players are just a little more this way, but figure skaters are a little more up.
Will Arnett was an amazing skater, and he was our inspiration, all of us.
It's been really hard, and your brain gets a little ambitious when it's thinking about stuff that you can do, but your body will be like, no. And your body obviously has control over the hand, so it's like, but I guess your brain does.
I used to watch ice skating on TV and I was like, oh, it looks so cool and so easy. It's so hard. It's so hard. We skated for a couple times a week just to get used to being on the ice, to kind of be able to fake it, you know, that you're comfortable on skates.
Usually when you do pair skating, it's 5'2" girl and a 5'10" guy, or maybe a 6' guy. It's a question of logistics because these two men are over 6 feet tall.
I knew I was going to be the girl, even if they were going to cast some other comedian. I was like, why am I going to be the girl?
I didn't know what to expect when I had them each for skating lessons, and when I first worked with them, I was amazed how focused they were.
It looks easy, but it's so incredibly hard. We get frustrated just because one part we get right, and then the next part you'd kind of mess up. But I end up laughing that they have to they have to work with us. I said to Sarah, this is good for your patience. You've had to be very zen through this process.
I was like, do I have to do the traditional wussy kind of stuff that looks lame? But once you start to learn it, you get a respect for it.
I don't know. It looks like he's got like a neck brace. What is it?
Will and I, for some reason, were really natural and comfortable with holding each other's hands and torquing our bodies in a way that no two men have ever done before.
Well, today's a very exciting day. We got John and Will on the wires today for the first time on the rigging. And we did lifts. And we went upside down and right side up. It's exciting to see man lifting man for the first time. They're 6'3" and 6'1". The math and physics is amazing.
I think because Chaz is fatter, he has to do all the lifts.
This is the frog rig. I have a wire coming up and holding me up while he sits down there with some fake skates and goes around, and they'll shoot us kind of from low camera angles and probably digitize out anything that looks like we're cheating.
They're pick enough speed for something spectacular. It is the fabled Iron Lotus.
The Iron Lotus is very, very dangerous, and that move is going to be very dangerous.
I don't want to do it, but I will.
I didn't expect that it would be so dynamic to have two men airborne in space. My mouth is like this.
The great thing is we really got to work a routine and choreograph a routine around their ability, which is amazing.
The fact that we're actually on skates and moving around in somewhat of a graceful fashion is pretty much a big accomplishment.